Hey, what's up guys, Jack here, and we're going over the new patch notes 3.12 called the Illustrious stage, and it's going to be a new Chinese warrior this patch, called Shen. He looks very similar to Sun Wukong, but I think he's going to be a little better than Sun Wukong. There's a little pet, so when he hits his basic attacks, dogs get 15% of his basic attack power, which actually triggers for basic attack 50% of the normal damage, and it actually crit. So he's got a little bit of crit in his passive. So it looks really interesting. Might be quite strong that. And Shen opens his third eye, increasing his. I think it's gonna be like Hoi's too, maybe. Because it gives him physical power, quite a lot actually. And oh, he gets Fatalis in his kit. Okay, that's really interesting. And while it's on cooldown, I guess basic attacks reduce the cooldown ability. Oh, this is really interesting actually. He's got a little Fatalis in his kit. That's gonna make him really strong. And he's got a pin, so this looks like a clear launch spear that deals damage to enemies. I think this might go through minions. There's okay damage actually. This will be used for his clear probably. And on impact, if they're in dead center, they're crippled and rooted. Okay, that's really good actually. So he's got a little stun kind of ability, root and a cripple, so they can't get out of it unless he beats. And 70 transformations, exactly the same name as Wukong's 3, so it's very similar. You can turn into a mink or a turtle. So his mink just does a lot of damage and increasing your attack speed by quite a decent amount. That looks pretty good. And his turtle's a knock-up. This is the one you'd probably be using the most. There's okay damage, and it gives you a little shield, which is okay as well. The turtle one's probably going to be the most used one. And his ultimate, Erlangton taunts. He taunts enemy gods, gaining, I don't know for how long though. And he gains damage. Oh, it's for 4 seconds. Well, that's really strong. Getting damage mitigation for a decent amount. And if he's still alive, he's healed for a lot actually, quite a decent amount. Plus it's 20% maximum health, so it's very similar to Sun Wukong's ult. It's basically Sun Wukong's ult that's stronger in a way. It's basically just a stronger version of Sun Wukong. Looking forward to him to come out. Hopefully he isn't too broken, but see how he plays out. I'll do a first impressions video when the patch gets released. So yeah, looking forward to that god. There's gonna be new skins as well. It's gonna be like a tough, like bar rock and roll type of Bellona. So let's have a look.
Listen, I don't need anyone to fight my battles for me. I can handle myself.
It's pretty cool. Oh god, there's a chef. Oh dear, that looks really creepy. It's a chef Khepri, the lobster, a giant lobster. I think people have been thinking about the skin for ages, but here it is.
Who wants to go to the surface? Life's wonderful under the sea.
Ugh. That's pretty weird, but okay. Tier 2 for Fenrir and Skadi, I think. Yep, these are all. The Fenrir one looks really nice actually. The Skadi one looks pretty interesting as well. And yeah, just a recolor for the new god. Little pet. Oh yeah, and Heavy Metal Thor's just getting a card update. Oh, they're doing a cutesy for the Chef Khepri. Oh, I didn't know they'd do cutesies for the skins. Oh, they did one for the Thor one though, didn't they? Oh yeah, so yeah, this is to be a cutesy one for the Khepri. Pretty funny. And there's gonna be achievements for Hercules, Odin, and Cab, so a little bit more things to do. Similar SMITE's back already. Bloody hell, it's gone so fast. It's been a year already. Gone so fast. Yeah, basically, it's all the new skins are going to be loading frame, same as last year, and all that stuff. And miscellaneous, just some UI updates. And here we go, relics, thorns, variation of the old active, return to. Oh god. Oh no, it's Shield of the Underworld. Not this item again. This is going to change the meta quite a lot. It's going to really change it. Especially 1v1 as well. It's very interesting. 5 seconds it lasts as well. Oh god. That's going to be really interesting. Phantom. Basically Osiris passive. Not that great really. I'd prefer sprint to this really. And I know you get little fatalities from it, but it's only for 5 seconds, so I don't think it's that great. Blink. Oh, the out of time combat is getting reduced. That's pretty good actually. You get a little pesky minion shooting you and you'll have to blink in with areas, you don't have to wait as long, so it's pretty good. Frenzy also applies 20% attack speed, making it a little bit stronger. No one really gets it, so might see it being used. Scout. Oh, you get gold for using Scout. Okay, that's pretty interesting actually. Might be more viable now, but I don't think people are going to get it. Because, you know, it's an active slot which can be used better for late game. I don't know. And Sprint's getting nerfed. I don't know why they need to nerf Sprint. It's on a really long cooldown how it is anyway. So I don't know why they're nerfing that. I know it's a really popular active, but there's no need to nerf it really. But it's getting nerfed, so. And Cinder. It's used quite a lot in 1v1, but not obviously in Conquest, so they're giving it a little buff. Gives a lot of attack speed actually. And the protection's increased, so this is a really good buff. People are going to get this in 1v1 quite a lot, especially on the hunters and stuff like that now. This is going to be really strong in 1v1, but I don't know about Conquest. It looks like a pretty viable item now. And Teleport, they're just increasing the channel time by 1 second. It's not going to make that much of a difference, but people might be getting out a bit too fast, so yeah, they're just increasing it by a little bit. Oh, Wrath gets a stun. Like, oh, this is really interesting. Wrath might see a comeback again. Gods like Nemesis might be able to get this. It's increasing the damage to the minion, but it's a increased cooldown. I think that's worth it because you get the stun. So yeah, that might be seeing Nemesis and stuff like that now. So that's pretty interesting. Wrath might make a little comeback. Okay, let's look at the item changes. Ritual Dagger. Basically, it is Wingblade with a different passive. That's pretty much what it is. I think that's exactly the same as Wingblade. Very similar to Wingblade. I'm not sure exactly the same though. And whenever you use a relic, the duration is increased by 50%. That can be used in certain cases, but I don't think the item's that great really. But we'll see what happens. Emperor's Armor gives... It doesn't give that good physical protections. It gives decent health. But it reduces the enemy's attack speed of their structures within 55 units. That's quite far. And increases yours. So it's really good in defending. Gives your towers a little bit more potent, you know, when people trying to dive, it'll attack them faster. And when you're trying to dive with the assassin or something into the phoenix or into the tower, it's going to reduce the attack speed so you can get out quicker. So I think that's a really good item actually. We might be seeing it used, I don't know. And Adventurer's Blade tier 2 or tier 1 is it? I'm not sure. Of Wing Blade is just getting a little buff to the movement speed. Anstyle is getting a buff to the magical protections, and it's got a new passive. When you take magical damage from an enemy's ability, so I guess it's a minute cooldown, so whenever you get hit by any magical abilities, it's just going to trigger. And it silences enemies within 20 units for 1 second, so this is that's pretty interesting actually. So the mage trying to burst you, it's like, oh no, I can't carry up on my next ability, oh dear. So this is going to be pretty good on assassins, stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. Say like a Poseidon's gonna 3-crack on you. You know, you can't just crack him for that 1 second, which can make all that difference. So yeah, I think that's a really good item actually. And the Executioner Bancroft Talon. Oh. Okay, it's supposed to be Bancroft Talon, but it's just a little bug in the patch notes. It's Bancroft Talon everybody. And the 100 power from the item's passive will now be gained when at 25%, up from 0% HP. Okay, so it's making it a little bit stronger because, you know, it's not that very popular. So yeah, that's a good little buff from it actually. Ah, and here we go. A big change. Golden Bow is getting removed. Oh, okay. I don't think they should have removed it. Like, Mercury is just like dead now, especially 1v1s. Like, nope. See you later. Goodbye, sweet Mercury. And then like some of the hunters that were starting to get into the meta, like Artemis and all those kind of hunters that don't have strong clear, are also dead in Conquest, and they're a lot weaker in 1v1 now. So I'm not very happy about this. I mean, they should have just reset it to the original golden bow. There was no problems with that. They should have said, yeah, we've decided to reset it to the original golden bow. They should have done that. But this is just a step too far, I think. I know a lot of people will be happy. I mean, I'm happy for the sense that in Conquest, with the lane clear and all that stuff. And also when I'm not playing a hunter 1v1 and I'm against a hunter and they can't clear the wave, okay, that is a good side of it. But when you're playing gods like Mercury and you only play far with, like, I was getting really far with Artemis in 1v1. Like, I was barely losing any games with her. I didn't actually play 1v1 that much. I've been busy, so I kind of regret not doing that. But I was getting really far with Golden Bow with Artemis, so kind of annoyed. But yeah, they're completely removing it, which is a shame. So this is going to be very interesting. The meta is going to go shift around. Probably going to see hunters like Neith and Karam in the meta again now. Yep, so that's really interesting change for Blizzard have done there. Not Blizzard, sorry. Shoot me. Hi-Rez. Yeah, so I don't think they should have removed it. I just think they'd reset it to the original one, but oh well. Hi-Rez, you know what they do sometimes. And Heartseeker, the item that's never bought, is getting attack speed per stack, so you get 15% attack speed. And your next ability that consumes stacks provides initial 40 physical power buff. People probably not going to get it again, so I don't know. Runeforged Hammer. Oh yeah, it had a bit of a shaky passive. And now it's just people who are slowed just take 10% more damage from all sources. So yeah, that's pretty decent. I don't think people are going to get it though. And Genji's Guard's getting updated visual effects. Spectral Armor, new passive. When you activate a relic, your cooldowns are reduced by 3%. 3 seconds, sorry. This effect. Okay, that's pretty decent. That's really good actually, I think. That's pretty decent, especially if you're going to kill. Oh no, my one was a 2 seconds of cooldown. Oh, you use an active. It's basically the old beats. If you get this and you get it with beats in a way, it's kind of like the old beats, so you could like kind of integrate it with beats. It's the old beats passive. So I think that's really good. I think that's really good actually. And the ghost walking's been added to that other relic, hasn't it? But yeah, I think that's really good actually. And the Muzen Cab is increasing his early game to solidify his position. Yes, we needed that. And his AMC's basic attacks offset distance has been reduced. Okay, that's pretty good actually for 1v1. I'm happy about that because his auto attack range did seem quite high. And his Henny's getting a small buff. I know those numbers seem very small, but there's a lot of those ticks going, so yeah, it's a little okay buff for him, make him a little bit more stronger. And Anubis, okay, yeah, Anubis change. We haven't seen that for ages. Yeah, he's getting a little bit speed boost because his movement speed's freaking slow. There's no mobility, so that's gonna help him out. And Memify, yeah, a little buff to the cooldown, pretty good. And his Death Gaze, oh god, that's really far. That's insane. If you think about it now, like it's really far anyway. 1.25, but 1.75, that's really far. That's insane. That's nuts. That's gonna be really good actually. I need to try that out. That's gonna be really interesting. That's really long. I mean, that's like 50% longer, almost. That's gonna be really good because you see people. Oh no, my stun's on like only 2 levels long and didn't get stunned for it that long. Oh no, they're escaping. Like you get those little ticks on them when they're about to escape, but now it's gonna kill them. That's really good. And incy tiny whiny nerf to Alquang 3. So yep, he's still gonna be OP. Web now fires a projectile. Okay. Oh, so now instead of you have to predict the movement and stuff like that, Web just straight out, just a projectile. So this is gonna make Arachne really strong, actually. I think. Let's have a look. If they've changed the actual spider themselves, okay. She's just a line. He's immune to slows and moves faster on the web. Web reaches max range. Okay, so you can still get the web traps if you shoot at max range. So if some of you thinking, oh no, I can't set up in the red buff plates and people get spiders on them, yeah, you can still do that. Yeah, slow by 25%, and they're revealed to Arachne, and yeah, they're attacked by the Broodlings. Arachne can only have 2 webs, yeah, so it's exactly the same. So I think that's going to be really, really strong on Arachne. I think that'll make it much stronger, because you know when you get walk into Arachne's web, usually you're like, oh no, when there's little spiders on you, and you're like, oh no, if Arachne's around, you're dead, aren't you? It's really annoying. So Arachne can just do that straight away. That's going to make her so much stronger, I think. So yeah, that's a really good buff for Arachne. And that Aphrodite is getting a new passive. So she gains 4 physical protections and 4 magical protections for each friendly enemy god. So yeah, that's really strong. You know, oh, and I guess Aphrodite has 30% magic regeneration, so that's really good. Makes her stronger in lane. And late game, when she's has to, you know, float around to heal all of her allies, she gets a little protections buff, so she can, you know, stay alive while healing people. So yeah, that makes Aphrodite stronger late game, and it helps her a lot. So you know, late game you get like a Thor and like a mage, and she just get blown up, and you know, team can't get any heals then. So this is going to help her out quite a lot, especially in a team fight when they're all stacked up together. She can have a little bit more survivability while healing her allies, keep them alive. So yeah, that's really good. And Moonflower Dance getting healing up. Oh, that's 10%. That's okay. Little heal buff. It is really low healing, so a little bit of a buff to it. Pretty good. Fafnir's getting a little buff on all of his abilities, I think. You know, he wasn't that strong, was he? So he's just getting small buffs on all of his abilities, really. And then Guan Yu's getting a new passive. Each time Guan Yu receives or deal damage, he gains stack. Stacks gained from minions and gods this time. At mat stacks, the next ability used will have a boosted effect. Okay, yeah. Oh my god. That is insane. 60% slow. Wow, this is very strong. Oh my god, this is insane. This is gonna make Guan Yu so much stronger. This is really good. So you can actually get the stack of minions this time. That is really good. And like that heal is nuts. The healing, look at that. That's insane. And 60% slow. That is really strong. And the protection buff is really good as well. And that 40% slow in his ult, that's going to make people so much harder to escape from it. And a 2-second stun as well. That is really good. I think that's a really good buff for Guan Yu. Going to make him a lot stronger. Hell! Oh yes, hell buffs. Ooh, okay. Oh, little heal buffs. I want the heal buffs for 1v1. I was like, please, give me heal buffs. But nah, we're not getting any heal buffs. I wish you would, but oh well. Oh, so yeah, this is good actually. Stance achievement, decreased time to fully charge. Yeah, that's really good. Oh, and she's getting an increased slow as well. That's gonna make her a bit stronger 1v1 as well, and a lot stronger in Conquest. And ooh, her Inspire is getting a buff. Oh, the movement speed is at 25% at all ranks. That's really good. Oh, that's a good change. And he's getting a little bit more damage as well. Wait, I think that's the heal actually. Yeah, that's the heal. That is the heal. Sorry, because I got confused with the icon, but that actually is the heal. Inspire is the heal, so she's getting a buff and a heal again. Yes, finally. Hell, strong 1v1 to get once more. Oh, okay, he's getting a new passive. Not a lot of new passives on gods this patch. Nizar gains stacks from his basic attacks again, and 2 stacks from critical hits. Okay, that's quite interesting. And each stack is designed with 5% crit chance. Stacks up. Okay, how many stacks did you get? Is it the same? Oh, it's 0.5, sorry, I thought it was 5%. Yeah, it's gonna be the same, so it'd be 10% crit chance. No, is it 40 or 20 stacks? I forgot. But anyway, it's gonna give him a decent amount of crit, so that's really good actually. And just give him the heal. Yeah, I think he still gets the heal, so that's a good change. Now heals up to 15% of Najara's maximum HP, depending on how many stacks. Okay, yeah, he still gets a heal, so it's really good. Path to Valhalla. Okay, Odin. Whenever a god dies on the battleground, Odin gains 10% movement speed and 10% power for 10 seconds. Oh, so when he's jumping in, he rings whatever. He's like, oh no, I can't get out. He gets a little bit 10% movement speed to help him. And Ring of Spears. Odin gains a permanent stack of +5 attack power for each god that dies inside the ring. I think that was what it was anyway, wasn't it? Oh yeah, they just. Oh okay. Oh sorry. Yeah, they just added the passive to his Ring of Spears. Yeah, that was his old passive, wasn't it? They've just added it to the Ring of Spears tooltip now. He's got a little new passive. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Raiden doesn't get magical protection scaling anymore. I mean, does absurd damage. He's got CC. He's got CC immunity. He's got an escape, so he didn't need to be tanky. I mean, this god's like Anubis. Does similar damage to Raiden. Has no. Well, he has CC immunity, but he doesn't have an escape. So why doesn't Anubis have it? And why does Raiden have it? He has an escape. So they think that was a bit too OP. So they're removing the protection from Raiden, making him a little bit weaker. So that's good. And Ratatoska's getting an incy-wincy tiny nerf. tiny nerfs. Still gonna be the same, really. And Sylvanas. Oh, that's good, actually. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. It's not an insane buff, but that's gonna help, because this took really long to, the little flower, it blooms into little 3 stages, isn't it? That's gonna be a lot shorter now. And it's just gonna be 20%, 20 MP5 all ranks, so it's gonna help hunters in lane, like Anne her, especially when the golden bow's gone now. You're gonna be using a lot more mana. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that actually. Mana issues is gonna be another thing now. Oh, I don't like that at all. Especially, I loved being in lane and not using mana and just clearing with the auto attacks. I loved that, and then you could use your mana to make the game more interesting by having fights instead of the gods, but can't do that anymore. So this is gonna help the hunters in lane get a little bit more mana at the start. And yeah, no change of a mana, just tooltip changes. And Vulcan finally is getting a new passive. So whenever Vulcan hits an enemy god with an ability, he gains MP5, so that'll help him in lane, and movement speed. So yeah, it's pretty good. So Vulcan, he has to get either 3, you just poke him, and you have to get back to your tower or whatever, or behind your minions. So if you do that, you hit an enemy god, you can actually run back fast, just in case you get poked by the other mage. So yeah, that's a really good passive actually. Gets rid of his slow though, I think. Yes, I think that's good. And I believe it also works on his turret if it hits a god. So I think that's a little decent buff for Vulcan. Gonna help him out quite a bit, and he could be good in assault actually. You're poking him. So yeah, especially around the mid camps, the assassin might give a little bit of poke on you, but you might be able to escape it with his little 15%. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. So yeah, that's it. A really interesting patch. Quite a big patch, loads of changes, loads of new stuff. That's gonna be really interesting. A lot of meta changes as well. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.